crew take your positions for the manual safety briefing.
Whilst the cabin crew take their positions for the safety briefing, please can we remind you that smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping, and the use of other smoking devices is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes inside the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. Personal devices should have the flight safe mode feature enabled now. Handheld devices must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Devices with detachable keypads must either be folded closed or removed completely and placed in a suitable stowage. Larger devices, including laptops, must be stowed safely for takeoff and landing. Please unplug your device from the power sockets for takeoff and landing. They must also be unplugged when they aren't in use during the flight. If you lose your device in your seat, please don't move the seat and inform the cabin crew. Hand baggage must be placed under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker so it doesn't block the aisles or exits. Place items in the locker carefully as they may fall out and injure someone. We ask for your full attention whilst we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft, as they may differ from any aircraft you've flown on before. Please check your seatbelt is fastened securely and worn whenever the seatbelt signs are on. It is fastened and adjusted like this and opened like this. For your comfort and safety, we recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times. If the cabin air supply fails, oxygen will be provided and masks like this will appear automatically. If you are wearing a face mask, please remove it before fitting the oxygen mask. Stay in your seat, pull the oxygen mask towards you and place it over your mouth and nose. Breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Please note the bag may not inflate. You may need to pull on a coloured streamer to release your mask. Ensure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else. Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. If required, remove the jacket from its container and pull it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at the side. To inflate, pull the rev toggle. The air can be topped up by using this mouthpiece. The whistle and light can be used to attract attention. Do not inflate your life jacket until you are outside the aircraft. Should we need to evacuate, move quickly to the closest usable exit, taking nothing with you. Low-level lighting will guide you to an exit. All exits are clearly marked and are being pointed out to you now. Please locate your nearest exit. Remember, it may be behind you. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. High-heeled shoes must be taken off as they may tear the slide. Please now check that your seat is upright or in the takeoff position, with the armrest down, your table folded away, personal devices unplugged, and window blinds are open ready for takeoff. Please study the safety card in your seat area before we depart. This contains important safety information, including details on your brace position. If you have any questions, please ask your cabin crew.
seats for takeoff. name is Helen Norman, the in-flight manager, and it's my pleasure to welcome you all on board today. A special welcome to those of you returning from the British Airways Club and those of you joining from our One World Alliance partners. May I remind you to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. It must remain securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. When opening the overhead lockers, please take care as items may get moved and can fall out and cause injury. As a reminder, smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping, and the use of other smoking devices is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. In-seat power is available within your seat area and will be ready for use once the seatbelt signs are switched off. All phones should be placed in silent to avoid disturbing other customers. Video and phone calls are also not permitted at any time during the flight. We're about to start our onboard service. If you have a food allergy or would like information on specific allergens on today's flight, please contact any member of the crew. For those of you seated in Club Europe, we'll be offering you a choice of meal and drinks from the bar. In Euro Traveller, we'll be serving pre-purchased items from our High Life Cafe. To follow, we'll offer you a snack and a bottle of water with our compliments. This will then be followed by a High Life Cafe service. Please refer to the menu card in your seat pocket for further information. We invite you now to make yourself at home and enjoy our hospitality. And finally, if there's anything we can do to make your journey more comfortable, please let us know. Thank you.